Righty-ho!
Hey perverts, welcome back to another edition of Tommy Likes It, exclusively on the Rogue Toys YouTube channel. I'm your host, Tommy Purr, and this is the toy review show where we talk about the toys that interest me and the toys that I hope interest you as well. I know that it's been a few weeks in between reviews. I do apologize about that. I was in the midst of a very strenuous and tiresome move.
But I must express myself. If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go insane and I will take you with me!
But now that I'm settled in my new apartment, we're going to take a look and review all of the figures that I've accumulated in the weeks since our last review. And it's quite a lot. I've got some amazing product to share with you guys, and I'm just so happy you get to tune in and live vicariously through me and enjoy my toys with me. And with that in mind, the first product we're going to take a look at on our illustrious return, the first Tommy Likes It filmed in my new place, we are going to take a look at the Target exclusive Marvel Legends 2-pack of Storm and Thunderbird from the giant-sized X-Men relaunch of X-Men. This is when, of course, they relaunched X-Men and wanted to give the team more of an international flavor. That's when we got Colossus, Nightcrawler, Wolverine, Banshee, Sunfire, Thunderbird, and Storm. And for you Mint on Card collectors, this 2-pack is really stellar. You can see all the accessories in the window display. The artwork is really nice. You have Thunderbird on this side, you have Storm on the other. You get them both on the back right there. Really beautiful artwork. There is no, sometimes you get bios on the Marvel Legends figures. We don't have it this time with this 2-pack. We didn't get it with Rogue and Pyro. We're not getting them with the movie figures like Deadpool, Logan, Mystique, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine because for you guys who display your figures, you can display them any which way now. If you want to do it library, book style, you can do it either side, you know? You want to do it front out, or you want to just display the art. Hey man, do whatever you want. It's your money, it's your toy, do it. The box is really cool. I do like the new design on all these. This 2-pack is exclusive to Target, so if you find it, pick it up, because these, I haven't been able to find any in Vegas, and I had to ask my friend Enrique in Wisconsin to pick one up for me, so shout out to Enrique. Thank you so much for picking this up for me. I do appreciate you, buddy. And the 2-pack will retail you about $49.99 before taxes at Target. So definitely pick it up, check online, see if it's available in stock, and just have it shipped to your nearest Target or shipped to your house. There you go. Problem solved. Now, we are going to open the 2-pack.
What? No!
No! I'm sorry, Mint on Card collectors. Turn away, fast forward, because we're about to open up these babies and take a closer look at paint applications, accessories, as well as details and articulation. And here are the X-Men out of the box and on my display shelf. Clearly we're going to start with Thunderbird because he's pretty much the oversized accessory in this 2-pack. I'm just not a fan of the figure. I examined him a little bit. He has all of the standard Marvel Legends articulation. But there's just like, oh man, it's not an offensive figure at all. It doesn't make me angry looking at it. But every time I hold it and pose it and look at it, I just think of what could have been, especially when compared to Warpath from the Strong Guy wave. You know? He has your standard articulation, ab crunch, waist cut. His legs can go this far. He can kick this high, but he can't kick too far back. Like, there's a lot of resistance when you try to move his leg back. He has double jointed elbows and knees. He has wrist and ankle pivots. He also has a boot cut, a thigh cut, and a bicep cut. No butterfly joints, just regular shoulder joints that go up yay high. And the fringe is a separate piece. It looks like it can move up and down if you get it loose. The belt is a separate piece. You can move it up and down. Same for the fringe on the boots, and the bracelets are also their own separate piece. So if you take off the hands, you can use these bracelets elsewhere. I do like the detail on the face and the head. It's a really good sculpt. However, I did get some paint application issues right here. You can see the red ended up on the hair, and the paint for the feathers is kind of meh. Basically, the crowd goes mild. I'm very meh on this figure. On the chest, you can kind of see that the chest was molded in blue, and they painted the red on there, and there is some bleed through from the blue plastic through the red paint. It's not something I really care for. What really gets me about this figure, I wish he was as big as the Warpath figure. I wish he was like stockier and had broader shoulders. He just kind of, I don't know, guys. He just kind of doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I know he doesn't do it for a lot of people too, but I want to like the figure. I really, really, really do. With him being posed like that right there, he looks good. But the moment you get more of a frontal look, his neck bothers me. His neck looks way too long. It makes him look disproportionate. I'm just, I'm hoping that what I see on Reddit is a bunch of people taking really cool photos with him and doing one or two tweaks to the figure to make him look really cool. Because that tends to win me over with some of the figures that I have that I really wasn't a fan of. I see someone do something really creative on Reddit or Instagram, and I'm like, oh my god, I love that. And it changes my entire perception of the figure, almost like listening to a song that I hate, but then I watch the music video, and then I'm like, oh my god, now I love this song. So that's what I'm hoping happens with Thunderbird, hence why I'll keep him. I'm hoping that maybe my attitude towards the figure will change. But, you know, it's happened before, so I'm optimistic. But now, let's go ahead and obviously take a look at the star of this 2-pack. And that star is a woman named Aurora Monroe, and that is Storm. Look at her. This figure is amazing. People have been waiting for this iteration of the Weather Goddess forever. I mean, who would have thought that we would get Jim Lee Storm, Black Variant Jim Lee Storm, Punk Rock Storm, all before this iconic costume. She is a thing of beauty, guys. Really don't have any complaints about the paint application. You can kind of see on the wrist cuffs right there that it's not completely black, but you gotta like be looking under it. Like if it's just like that, you don't really see it. So not a problem there. Unlike Thunderbird, this is the new pinless jointed body. On Thunderbird, you clearly see the pins that hold his joints in place, which doesn't bother me at all. So that's not a complaint really, but yeah, look, there's no pins. No pins, ma! She comes packaged like this with her wild hair blowing in the wind, which I absolutely love. All of the Storm figures because of how they style the hair. Just superb styling and molding, and it's just so good. She got her classic headpiece, and she has her expression where she's ready to fight. She is PO'd and she is ready to take it out on someone. She has her action cape.
Boots, no capes.
And I call it the action cape because it's the one where it's floating. It's in the breeze. It's an action cape, basically. I don't know how else to describe it. Come on, guys. And then she comes packaged with her lightning hands, which is really cool because Hasbro does this with the Lightning Collection Power Rangers as well. They have hands that have the lightning already attached, and that is super cool. I'm amazed it took them this long to do this with Storm. So very nice, very well done. I love the translucent turquoise effect of the lightning. That's pretty much how I'm going to display her too, with the action cape and the hair going all wild and her shooting electricity. She has pretty much the same articulation as Thunderbird does. However, she does not have a waist cut, and she does not have. These are not double jointed elbows, but she does have the double jointed knees. And she's got her little kitty heels right there, her kitten heels. 2 inches, you know, like what is that? But they are comic book accurate, so you can't be mad about that. Really good sculpting on the entire body. She doesn't have a bicep cut. That's another difference from her and Thunderbird. And she doesn't have a ab crunch. She doesn't have an ab crunch, but she has, like, you know, the moving breastplate. So that's nice. Now let's go ahead and pop off the head, pop off the hands and the cape, and switch everything out with her accessories. And here is Storm with one of her alternate hands. Well, actually, one alternate hand from each alternate set. She has a pair of open hands with no lightning that she comes with, and she also comes with a pair of fists. So I put both on her arms so you can see them.
And in truth, I don't much care. This is my home, and you are not welcome here.
And then she comes with this, she comes with her non-action cape, as I call it. It's just straight hanging down. Really nice. It's easy to put on too. You just pop the head off, slip the cape off, put the new one over the neck peg.
No capes. No, go on.
And then this is her calm expression. Her hair is laid perfectly fine. It's not blowing and in the wind and looking all crazy. Really nice. I do have like some, what is that? I might have to try and wash that, but it looks like I have some scuff marks on the hair already. Huh. But the face is really well done, very beautiful. Let me go ahead and try and focus. There we go. Really well done face. I love the sculpt. But yeah, clearly, I think we're all in agreement. She looks better with the action cape and the wild hair. Because, whoa, like, they're both beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this one just looks so damn good. I mean, come on. But yeah, I do love this because, God, this brings me back to my childhood when we would play the Konami arcade game. And I would always play as Storm or Dazzler because they had the best powers. But this is an amazing figure. I'm very, very happy to have her in my collection. Now, all we need is Banshee to finish out the giant size X-Men. So get on that, Hasbro, get me Banshee. Banshee and Siren. That would be a 2-pack that I would gladly buy. But I do kind of hope that with Banshee that they'll give us a soft goods cape. I don't mind this for Storm, especially since, you know, with the action cape it's already posed, so when she's flying and she's displayed, it looks like she's controlling the weather. But with Banshee, you kind of need a soft goods cape because it kind of webs out when he's flying and separates his arms, spreads his arms. But this is perfectly fine for Storm, so no complaints there. I do love the cape. I love the paint application. I do, on close inspection, love the pinless body, but I mean, it didn't bother me before, so it just felt like an unnecessary change to me. But in any event, I'm very meh on Thunderbird for right now, but I absolutely adore this Storm figure. So if you are a X-Men fan, make sure you pick up this 2-pack just for Storm and her amazing accessories. Again, you get the lightning hands, you get open regular hands, and then you get a set of fists, you get 2 heads, you get 2 capes, and you get her Native American friend as her accessory. And I hate to make him sound you know, inconsequential or irrelevant, but I'm sorry, he is an oversized accessory because there's really nothing else to him. And that's sad because, again, the face and the hair is great on Thunderbird and I want to like him, but I just can't bring myself to do it. And that is pretty much how I feel about Storm and Thunderbird. I like Storm, I love Storm, what a keeper. Thunderbird, meh. Now that concludes another edition of Tommy Likes It. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking by us in the weeks since my last review. I do appreciate it. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at rare_forum, RAWR_forum. Follow me on Instagram at _man_diva, and if you look hard enough, you can find me on Facebook. Be sure to check out RogueToys.com for the updated inventories of all 5 of our stores. We have 3 locations in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have 1 location in Portland, Oregon, and we have another one in Salt Lake City, Utah. And as always, every Tuesday on the Rogue Toys Facebook page, be sure to check out the live claim show with Steve and Crystal, as they offer you tremendous discounts, which are way better than the employee discount, might I add, as they offer you tremendous discounts on amazing products from all 5 locations. And that's 6 p.m. on the Rogue Toys Facebook page, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. La 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 la. I do appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. And as always, be safe out there, guys. We'll see you soon.